All rise for support court with Judge Van der Bee. Judge, this is case number JVB 2002, Miller case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay. Miss Miller, is it Miss or Mrs.?
Mrs.
Mrs. Miller, you brought this case before the court. What is going on?
This is my
Future
son's
daughter-in-law.
baby mama.
Future daughter-in-law.
And Tracy. So Tracy leaves the kid.
You won't believe the shocking twists, dubious accusations, and jaw-dropping moments that unfold because this case is about to blow up in your face. Tracy, a self-proclaimed influencer, dropped her kids off with her future mother-in-law and hasn't picked them up 6 months later. Now, the focus is on whether or not she owes child support for children she hasn't been financially supporting.
Took off and expects me to take care of the children with no money. She didn't drop food off. She didn't leave any clothes. She didn't do anything. Tracy says she works all the time. That's what she tells me.
Okay.
That's where she is. So she hasn't done anything with the kids.
Okay.
And they're small kids. They're 3 and 4. I'm trying to deal with a 3 and 4-year-old while she runs around and does whatever Tracy decides she wants to do.
Okay. Is her name Tracy?
Yes, Tracy. Tracy, I guess is what it is.
It's Tracy, Judge.
Okay.
It's not that hard. It's just Tracy.
Oh, okay.
So special. She's very special.
According to your son, I am.
For the past 6 months, Mrs. Miller, the grandmother, has been taking care of her grandchildren full-time without any food, clothing, or money from Tracy, the mother. Tracy is currently living her influencer dream, while her future meal is forced to keep the secret. But here's the thing. Tracy says she works around the clock and has no money, yet she still finds time to travel for work. That seems a little strange.
Her last
Women.
name.
My name is Tracy Smith, Judge.
Smith. Okay.
Yes, and I'm prepared. I watch your court hearings on Zoom and the other
Kiss it
courts.
up. Are you really
So I'm-
kiss it up?
Excuse me. There's nothing wrong with watching hearings on Zoom. That's not kissing up.
It just sounds like a kiss up to me.
No.
Well, that would be Tracy. That would be her.
Okay. Mrs. Miller, we're going to be nice
Yes.
and respectful.
I apologize,
It's not
Your
kissing up if
I
she is
apologize.
watching court on Zoom. That's why we live
Yeah.
stream, so you can watch it. And a lot of people watch it to get prepared. I see you have your notes there.
Yes,
I see
yes.
that she has notes there. That's okay.
Yeah, it is okay, but I would watch it if I wasn't watching kids and kid shows. But that's because I got kids. But
Your
I
Honor, I don't
understand.
know why
I
she's so
understand.
mean to me.
Oh,
Like,
here
I
go the
don't
tears.
understand.
Here go the tears.
Okay,
Here
hold
go the
on.
tears.
Hold on. Miss Smith, I'll get over to you in just a moment. Okay, now, Mrs. Miller.
Hold on. She's using Zoom to watch court hearings. Tracy is monitoring the judge's live streams, preparing as if she were studying for a final exam. But is she truly ready for what's about to happen? Mrs. Miller's future NIL is not buying the Zoom research justification. And let's face it, nobody believes this is the best way to win a child support case. Is Tracy trying to fake her way through this, or is she overestimating her legal expertise?
She dropped the kids off and go do, how do you know the things that she do?
She claims she's working, but she claims she has no money. I'm trying to figure out how that works. How do you work but have no money for your children? I mean, I'm confused because I don't understand that.
How long have the children been with you?
6 months.
6 months. And who dropped them off to you?
She did.
Okay.
Tracy did.
I'm assuming the two of you don't get along.
She's not my favorite person. No.
Oh,
No, she's really not. She's really not.
I mean, well, why is that?
I just
curious.
because she lies. She's not taking care of her children. She tricked my son into having children with her.
I did
I
not
just
trick
don't
your son
understand.
into my bed. I
I
didn't
don't
trick your son into my bed. He got there voluntarily.
She kinda got a
That's
point
what
there.
you offered.
And very happily,
That's
might I
what
add.
you offered. So he got in the bed.
Okay, so how do you know their relationship?
My son tells me things.
Right. You
And then-
only get it, hear me out, you're only getting information from your son. And I'm not saying that your son is not being truthful, but that's just one side of it. It's always another
I mean,
side.
I see stuff.
And it seems like you're very passionate about your grandchildren.
Yes, I am.
So you should at least pretend to get along with their mother. I mean, she did drop the kids off to you, so she must trust you, right?
I don't say anything bad about her.
Wait a
to the
minute.
children.
She did trust you enough to drop the children off to you, right?
Or yes, or she had no one else. But
Okay, but even still, with having no one else, she could have put the kids with somebody that she really didn't know.
But
But
my
she-
grandchildren, she
That's
wasn't.
my point. She trusted you enough to bring them to you.
Good point. Good point. Point
Okay.
taken. Point
Now, isn't it fair
taken.
to
It's probably my
say
son's idea.
part of your son's idea to do what?
Drop the children off to me. She probably didn't think about it.
Okay, is that a bad thing?
No, it's a good thing. I'm just saying she probably didn't contribute to that. It was probably his decision. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not
She
following
probably
what's
would have
the
just
issue.
left them with anybody.
Your Honor, I'm
He
going to
probably-
object. I object, Your
What
Honor.
you objecting for? You ain't
Okay,
no attorney. Are you objecting?
Wait, she has the right to object. Both of you can object.
Oh,
you
I didn't know
represent
that.
yourself.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay,
Yeah.
now I'm listening.
Now, what
so
is
I
your
can
objection?
object.
That's not true.
Okay, what is your legal objection?
That it's not true.
All right, so that's not a legal objection.
Not an attorney.
So it doesn't matter. She watches court on Zoom, so she.
Hold on a minute. The entire issue is rife with misunderstandings. Tracy thought it would only be a short-term situation when she dropped her kids off, but Mrs. Miller is acting as though Tracy has abandoned them forever. Did they really not talk about what this temporary situation meant and who was at fault? It's like a big messy game of telephone where nobody is in agreement.
Are trying to represent themselves. That's
true.
not a legal objection, unfortunately. So I'm going to allow her to keep speaking, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, Mrs. Miller, is there anything else you want me to know? Well, before I go there, let me ask you a question. Did you all communicate at all about why the children were being dropped off to you?
My son is in the military.
Okay.
So Tracy, should be taking care of the children.
Okay.
But she got this new career that she has to worry about. So
That's a good thing, right?
If it keeps you away from your children, no.
Okay.
No.
And you said 6 months they've been with you.
6 months.
Was there a discussion about it being a temporary thing, or was it just permanent?
Temporary.
You told me it was going to be temporary.
I told your son it was going to be temporary.
You didn't tell me it was going to be temporary when you dropped them off.
Okay, so I see kind of what's going on here. Sounds like a lot of miscommunication. You're communicating with your son directly about the things that she and your son discussed, but your son is not really relaying it to you as though he spoke to her about it. That's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like, but my son wouldn't lie. He would make up things.
He wouldn't lie, but you would.
Okay, wait a minute. So you said your son wouldn't lie. Did he tell you?
Did she just call me a liar, though? Did you just call me a liar, girl?
I don't think she said that. I didn't hear that word.
It might have been that word.
Yeah, I
You
don't
have
think she
an
said that
amazing
word.
gift for rewriting
Okay,
reality.
Miss Smith, we will get to you shortly.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, just don't do it. Okay?
I should know that by now. I watch your court all the time. I won't do it again.
Just
Okay,
gotta watch
thank
them
you.
YouTubes a little closer next time.
And this is Tracy's fiance, the real deal. And now we have Tracy telling the court that she doesn't even make enough money to contribute financially, but at least she's influencing people online. Where is the money going though? Because spoiler alert, it doesn't seem like it's going toward her kids. The military guy has no idea that his mom filed a child support case against his fiance. Oh, this is going to get really messy. Imagine how he will feel when he learns about this behind the scenes betrayal.
Be nice.
Miss
I
Miller,
apologize.
you do not have to act like that, okay?
I don't. I
Now,
apologize.
when we first started talking, you said she was your son's baby mama, and I believe she said they were engaged or fiance or something.
Nah, they ain't.
So couldn't it be that your son doesn't tell you everything?
She got a ring on.
I mean,
And
I
then
thought I
I-
heard her say that.
So you got money to buy a ring.
No,
but
your
you ain't got
son-
money for the kids.
Your son bought
But you
me
took
a
the ring. You should have said, no, give my mama the money for give your mother the money for the babies.
Is it my
Okay.
turn?
No, but you
is
put the ring on so you can
Mrs. Miller,
flash it. Flash
Mrs.
it.
Miller,
Flash
Mrs.
it.
Miller,
Flash it again, girl.
Mrs. Miller, it's a beautiful ring. Now, is there anything
Sure
else
is.
you
But
want
like
me
it
to
costs a
know?
little money too, though.
And it sounds like that's a conversation you need to have with your son on another day. Is there anything else
There's
you
no
want me
proof
to
that
know?
he paid for that, though.
Is there
There's no
anything
proof.
else you want me
No,
to
Your
know?
Honor, that's it.
Okay, so I can move over to
Yes,
Miss
Your
Smith
Honor.
then.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, Miss Smith, it is your turn. What do you want me to know?
Your Honor, she absolutely has not had my kids consistently for 6 months.
Lie.
Okay, how long have Miss Miller?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
Ms.
just making
Miller?
notes on what she was saying. I apologize.
Yes, you can quietly
I
make notes.
apologize.
Quietly.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So her son and I are very much so in love, and he just recently joined the military.
I'm sorry. I should have had some water before I sat down. I apologize. apologize.
He recently joined the military and he's deployed right now. He's probably going to flip out when he finds out what his mom has done by bringing me to child support court. So
he doesn't know that.
no, he doesn't know yet.
Oh.
Well, he doesn't know. I haven't been able to talk to him yet because he's on deployment. So unless she told him.
Let's get started. Mrs. Miller is criticizing Tracy's influencer profession harshly, pointing out that she hasn't made any real contributions. Mrs. Miller is not pleased that Rice Krispies takes your grandchildren's need for food, not snacks. Seriously. The crowd is tense and Tracy is clearly feeling the pressure right now. Could this case end because of a few Instagram likes? Things are becoming heated, and we still don't have a whole picture of Tracy's financial situation.